There's a lot of reward that comes from making parts which either help society advance or help the world advance in society. We've made a lot of parts which have flown to space and been landed again. And then we've made parts for the Department of Defense. You'll see one on the Haas here behind us. That's called a DLQ-9 pod. And that pod is used for training pilots. And it's trained pilots all over the world, including NATO, to help protect this country. So we're very proud of the Department of Defense work we do.
When we started, not being a machinist, not being 100% familiar with all the machines that are available to us on the marketplace, we had to go with advice. Some of the best advice that I've ever gotten was to keep an eye on your return on investment and look for something reliable. We've gotten both elements in our decision to go with Haas.
What was your guys' background getting into this?
Nothing in machining. My background was medical. I actually formally educated as a medical technologist, and I have a master's in medical technology. It's time for a change. You know, you work at a career for a long period of time, you just get where that you need to do something else with the rest of your life. So this is the golden years.
The thing that I really like about the Haas machines is ROI. It's a critical element of your overall business. And to that, I gotta say, Haas represents one of the best ROIs that I've been able to evaluate. That's one of the reasons that ultimately we made the decision to standardize on Haas.
I felt like that the Haas had a lot of room to grow with us. It was at a good price point for the value. And what I liked about the Haas's was they would hold tints all day long. There's not that many machines which are left and fully made here in the United States of America, so that made us very proud to support American jobs and Americans here at home. I think that's important that all companies do that. I'd say one of our largest challenges for growing the business or growing the shop has been attracting qualified employees. And I've been very impressed with Haas that they've actually contributed a lot towards the education of machinists. They've provided equipment into schools. So I often feel that when we bring employees in here and they see that we are totally standardized on Haas, all the controls are the same, that the shop is neat, clean, and organized, that all the equipment is relatively new, that does additional help attract employees to us, which is a key piece of this.
What we've tried to do is start conservatively and then slowly expand our capability. And as we've done so, we've grown the footprint of our shop. We've been able to take over additional suites, so we now occupy approximately half the building now.
We bought our first Haas in 2011. And what I think that probably the audience will find interesting is every time we buy a Haas, our revenue grows. When we first bought our first Haas, we didn't even do $200,000 the first year. Last year, we well broke over $2 million. We just recently had an audit done by Northrop Grumman, and the one comment they made was all the Haas's were new. So I know that that really helps to promote the shop and advance the shop, that we have really good, solid equipment.
When I think about the Haas machines, and that is the probing, we always had this vision of doing precision work, and the probing system has enabled us to do that. I think anybody that can take advantage of the probing system is really missing the boat.
What I've seen, if you're a good quality shop and you do quality work that's on time, the business will come. We are an ISO AS9100 shop, and that means that we do track our downtime in addition to our on-time delivery. And we are approaching almost 100% on-time delivery that's valued by the customers. That won't happen if my Haas's are down.
That's right.
So our on-time delivery is a reflection of how well the Haas's run and how effective my staff is at utilizing the equipment. What I really like about being a complete Haas shop is that there's one set of controls. You can move from machine to machine very, very easily. There's also that transition time, which is just minimal because we all run Haas's. The tooling's the same. It's really a huge advantage to be a one-brand shop.